very good afternoon to all of you. Dear listeners, today I have to talk about the plagiarism. First of all, we have to know about the plagiarism. Basically, it relates with ethical violation. I request to all the English learners, please only listen of today's lecture because listening is a kind of very important factors to improve English. And today I'm not going to talk about any factors that will affect your English. But today this is most important factor to improve your English by listening. And specifically this is the part of education, and it is also related with your daily routine life. As the modern era has been developed and people like to start to evaluate and start to collect the contents by internet. So doing these all activities, here a term that is defined by plagiarism. If you are going to do this, then you are going to violate the ethical value of the humanity. And here the copyright may be occurred and you will be illegal according to the complainer of the content. So don't do this and be authentic and pure whatever you are going to write and note down. So be updated. You are first here, then stay here till last to get ideas then how you can protect your content from being plagiarism and stolen content. If you want to start your blogging, then also watch this video, because in blogging, when you're writing your content and you're stealing something from internet or from any resources and already that is published, that is also a kind of violation of ethics. So don't do this. And I will tell you today 4 types of ways by whom you can improve and protect your content from being as plagiarized. So listen, one of them is cite your source. Suppose you are writing something and you want to share some ideas to others, then it's clear that you will go to a website, any website, to Google and search from there, and you want to know the values of humanity or the how to learn English. Suppose how to learn English, you will go there and you will learn there some of the steps and you will copy all of them as it is and you are pasting it in your website or you are publishing it and in your article. Then it is also a kind of violation of ethics. It is plagiarism. You are stealing some contents, and stolen contents is counted in plagiarism. Plagiarism is not counted as a pure content published by you. You are copying someone else, that's not your perfect. So when you are copying something, you are writing something, cite your source. If you are citing that I got some ideas from this side, from that side, from this book or from that book, if you cite this, then your content may be perfect, but all of them should not be copied as it is. You have to modify them and clarify the meaning of that according to your choice and according to your topic. Now second one is include quotation. Here are many of the quotations available on internet. Suppose you are copying a quotation of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. You are copying but you are not giving a credit to that person who has given this quotation, then you are also stealing her content. It is also a kind of plagiarism. You are stealing content and your content is not perfect. At the time of checking, your content will be deleted or rejected because you are not the publisher or inventor of this content. So be authentic and be aware about this to do so. Now next one is, that is very popular nowadays. We all the people, either we can say many of the people follow these steps to publish their content and to do so many works. They read a paragraph of the others, articles of others, and they copy same as it is has been published there, and they paste it in their content, in their publishing article or in their websites. So this is also against of the plagiarism, against of the violation of content. So be careful about this too. You can do this, but how? When you are reading someone's paragraph, you have to extract ideas from there, and you have to use your cognition to develop and make the paragraph meaningfully according to your choice, according to your content, either according to your article's title, given name. If you are doing so, then there is no possible to be plagiarized or stolen content, because you are getting ideas from there and you are publishing, you are sharing your ideas according to your knowledge, according to your topic related to someone else. But it is good that if you are referencing, you are citing that I have got some ideas from there, then it is also not a kind of plagiarism. Present your ideas. Specifically, it is most important when you are presenting your ideas, then your content will be purified. No stolen content will be activated there, and content will be verified at all. When you are going to check at plagiarism application, whatever content have you published or composed, you have to use plagiarism application. What is plagiarism application? Plagiarism application is a kind of tool by whom you can check your content, the purification, genuineness or fakeness of your content has been published by you. As content have you written, you have to testify that what content you have published, is this your perfect or not, or related the content to this topic has been already published on the internet or not, or available anywhere or not. So if you are doing this, and nowadays this is going very common, that if you are writing any articles, if you are writing any dissertation, thesis, then first of all your mentor would use the plagiarism to testify, to check that you are doing authentic work or not. Are you stealing someone from, or your own giving your content? So this is the best way, and I hope this is the useful for those who are learning English, because listening is also a kind of very important factor to improve anything. Without listening, nothing is possible. In the description box I have given my website. From there you can also learn many of the things I have published already. That's all. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe my YouTube channel. That's all. Thank you. See you again.